I've been a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog ever since I got a Sega Genesis for Christmas one year, and the very first video game that I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It totally wasn't given away by the fact that I've worn a Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt in a couple of my videos. Maybe it was the knuckle stuffed animal that I've had staring over my shoulder for a couple of years, or maybe it was the Sonic the Hedgehog pixel art that Kid Goes to College sent me a few months ago. I can even further devote my love for Sonic by saying that my favorite game of all time is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Not many people know that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles locked in together to form one big game that has 16 levels, 14 emeralds, and just so much of an immersive environment. It's such an awesome game. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 might be a close second on my favorite games of all time list. And I know people are going to be asking me where all those N64 favorites that everyone has, like Ocarina of Time and other games like that. Well, I've never played any of them because I barely had an N64. And those were the good days until Sega decided to start slowly pushing a dagger through my heart until I could never recover. And I think I can chalk up my lack of playing video games recently to Sega destroying Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe, just maybe, if there were some good Sonic games out there, I would be playing them and have my heart in video games again. Sega had such a good creative team for so many years, I don't know what happened to them when they went over to the Dreamcast. I mean, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 were good games, but not as great as the original Genesis games were, and then just everything from there went downhill. Sonic Generations was a really good game, but it still didn't have the essence that all the old Sonic games did. Maybe I'm just living in the past and haven't come to terms with the fact that Sonic is never gonna be the gaming icon he used to be. And that just hurts because I know there were many great years of many good games that could have been there if Sega had tried harder. Once big companies get their firm grip on what they've developed, and once they finally have all that money, they just decide to throw all their creativity out the window. That's not cool because I'm sure there are lots of other companies out there who once had successful franchises but decided to let them go into the ground just because of money. There's nothing that comes to mind right now, but I'm sure you guys will have my back on this one and let me know what other great creative properties out there have been destroyed by their parent company. And that brings me to how great of a job Marvel did on the Avengers, because if you haven't seen the Avengers already, you really have to. You'll appreciate the Avengers much more if you've seen all the other movies in the Marvel Universe, but it's such a good movie. Marvel did with the Avengers what Sega could not do with Sonic. They took all four of their superheroes and put them into one movie that just kicked ass. When was the last time you could say that Sega made a kick-ass Sonic game? You can't. There might be one day in the future when Sega rights all the wrongs that they've done to Sonic in the past, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for that to happen, because that won't happen until I'm probably dead.